Hey guys, welcome to my studio. One of the little hobbies that I do have besides building websites and doing stuff like that, reviewing projects, is I actually know how to sew. It was something that I learned how to do on the internet just to hem some pants that I have and stuff, and started doing other stuff, curtains and other projects or whatever. And now I've heard that there's a shortage of these masks. So my mom actually sent me this link that there's hospitals out there that are looking for donations, that people that know how to sew to make masks. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a mask. Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make one of these cool homemade masks. Now the material that I'm using, I just found it at Walmart. You can get it in a bunch of different patterns. I went ahead and got this pattern here with the skulls and everything. I'm in San Antonio, so it's pretty big in this style right here. But you can get like a camo type of material, or you can just get straight black too, which I got straight black as well. And these come in squares, 18 by 21. But what you're going to do is you'll cut these squares in 6 by 9 squares. So one of these can cut six by 9s out, and then you can either use it and just get 3 masks out of this, or use a backing with a black and a pattern that you like, or one of these or whatever, and make it look like that with the pattern and then the back. Then you're also going to need some of this elastic. This is a 1/4 inch elastic here. This was, I think, like $2, $2.50 or whatever, and then these little material deals were $1.50 or $2 if I'm not mistaken. And so super easy, cheap to make. And so I'm going to show you how I put it together and to make this. And it fits really cool. It has a nice design. You can wash it, you can use it again. When this whole thing blows over, you can use it out in the yard, or use it in the shop, or whatever you want to use to protect your face from getting dust on and stuff like that. So pretty cool idea. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing, after you pick the pattern that you want to go ahead and cut it in the shape and the patterns that you want here. I'm going to do like this black pattern on the back, and then I'm going to do the skulls right here on the other side. Now, when you get started, when you first do this, you want to make sure the nice side of the pattern is facing inside. Because once we sew this together, we're gonna reverse it. We're gonna flip it out. So the first thing you want to do, I'm gonna line it up, and then you can put some pins in it to keep it in place so it doesn't move. Here, okay. So I'm gonna pin them. All right. Then I'm gonna make sure that I have my elastic handy and ready to go. I'm gonna put my elastic right here. Now these, again, this is 9 inches, 6 by 9, and then these are about 7 inches. I went 7 1/4, just to see if it would be easier fit. This one, the first one that I made, was a little tight on the ears, but you want to get it tight, but it was a little too tight. So I'm going like 7 1/4. You can go 7. If you're gonna make a kids style mask, you could go a little bit smaller. You could probably go, so this is 6 by 9. You could probably go 6 by 3 or something. That might be really small, or 6 by 4 or something like that. So play with it. This is an adult size mask, so it should work. But I'm gonna keep my cloth pinned here. I have my 2 elastics ready to go, and so now I'm gonna go ahead and get started sewing. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do after I set up my machine, and if you don't know how to set up a machine, or if you're new to sewing, I'm going to put a link in my page where I'll show, there's a video that I saw just to learn how to sew, and I started sewing after that, doing hems and stuff like that on my clothes. And so yeah, I just wanted to, I'll leave that in my link, and then that way you can learn how to sew, and then you can do stuff like this, cool projects like this. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're just going to slide it right here. I'm going to go the width of the foot, and I'm going to start on this side, and so when I end up on the other side, I'm going to leave a small opening. Okay, just a small opening, like in 2 inches or whatever. So I'm gonna start right here, put my foot down, and then I'm gonna get going. All right, so I'll do a little reverse. I always do that just to kind of lock it in. It's kind of probably unnecessary. Some of you guys can tell me that, yeah, it's unnecessary, but that's all right. That's the way I do it. All right, now before you get here in the corner, don't go all the way. All right, you're gonna lift up the cloth right here, and then you're gonna put your elastic, the first elastic part. So here you're gonna put it right in the corner. You see the cloth? Okay, now I'm gonna put it right here at a diagonal, 45-degree diagonal. I just want to catch the corner of the elastic. Okay, I want to catch the corner of it, so I can feel it under the cloth. It's coming out this way. That's good, and it's in between the black and in between the pattern side. So I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can catch that elastic. Well, I know I got it right there. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it. Turn my cloth. Okay, I'm gonna turn it. Maybe back it up just a little bit. Making sure my cloths are lined up. Making sure the elastic is at that 45-degree angle. All right. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, but there we go. Let's keep going. Let me give myself a little bit of room next time. Okay, right here. So the other end of the elastic, I'm going to go ahead and move it right into place right over here, and that's going to be the 45-degree angle too. So it'll all match up right here, and all I'm trying to do is make sure that the needle catches that elastic in between my two pieces of material, my two pieces of cloth here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go here. I think I got it. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay, so now I'm going to turn my material. Put it down, and then we're going to continue. Making sure that, there we go. Now this is a straight shot. After this is a straight shot. So I'm going to go all the way down until I get to the other side here, and then I'll stop to put the second piece of elastic in. So here we go. Careful not to tug on the material. The machine pull it. All right, give myself a little room. Then I'm going to put the elastic, my second elastic, underneath the cloth. So we'll go underneath here. Sure my needle gets that elastic. I got it. I'm gonna turn it. And I like to just back it up just a little bit. Got my material lined up. The elastic is under here. I can feel it. It's at that 45. So I know I'm not gonna mess with it. And then right here, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other end of the elastic. Okay, right there. Put it right there. Make sure it's under here, 45 degrees. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and get going. Yep, I got it. Felt it. I'll go ahead and turn my machine, or turn my cloth here. And now I'm gonna go about right here, 2 inches, and then I'm gonna stop. Okay, so I'm backing it up. Here we go. Perfect. And I'm gonna stop right about there. Give yourself some room here, because it's if you leave too small of a gap here, it's hard to pull it back inside and out. So I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna go ahead and stop right there. and then I'll back it up just a couple of stitches, kind of unnecessary, but I do that anyways. Pull my needle up, the feet out from under it. Okay, get it tight right there. Let me get my cutters here. Put this aside for just a second. Now I can take my needles out here. Go ahead and save them because you might need them here for the other part that we're going to do. But what you should have is this. All right, it's all the stitching is across everywhere here, all the way around except for this little gap. So right now, we're going to fold. We're going to get everything out, turn it inside out. All right. All right, we're about halfway there. Halfway there. Perfect, look at that. Stitch caught it, each corner. All right, this is what you want it to first look like. You know, we can trim off all this later if I did catch anything, but that's what you want. You want it to be square. We're gonna clean that up here in a second. We're gonna tape up that, sew up that hole right here. So we'll get that, don't worry about that part. The next thing you're gonna need to do is, if you put it on right now, if somebody was to put this on right now, you'd have some big old like gaps right here on the side, okay? So what you're gonna need to do is make some creases on the side here. And the way you make those creases, you just give it a little tuck. So 1 tuck, 2 tuck, 3 tucks like that. So you do that, and when it goes on the side of the face, it clings, it hugs the face, it hugs your jawline. So then, you know, it's a good seal around your face. So those are my 3 tucks right there. All right, on this side, and I'm gonna do it on the other side. Take my pin and go ahead and pin these so I don't lose that, because I like that tuck. All right, I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Well, let's bring the machine in. But I'm ready to go. I got my 3 tucks. I'm holding it down, and I'm gonna let the machine do the work. Watch your fingers. I'm down at the end. I'm gonna back it up. That little backup is probably unnecessary, but I always do that when I finish a stitch. Now the finishing touch, we're just gonna go all the way around the stitch. Make sure it's all stitched up real good. So that way we'll be all done. So I'm gonna start a little bit on the inside of above that mask, and then here we go. This is the easy part. All right, coming up on a turn. Lift it up just a little bit. Make sure the foot's down, make sure you watch your fingers. There we go. Keep the needle in and just turn it. That's a little trick too. Like, let the needle go in there and lift it up and then turn the material. So you're in it right there. And if you want, you can back it up. That way you know you got that, you crossed those threads for sure. There, lift it right here. Make sure I get in there, and then I'm off and running. That's the little thick part right there. And then remember, we're going to finish off this thread because we started it right here. So now we pass that point, and then we back it up. All right, that's it. Get our needle out, flip the foot, get that needle out, taut, make sure everything's tight. Cut the excess. And we're done. Alright, so listen, thanks for watching. Remember, you can get the different patterns that you like. You can use this one. I got this at Walmart or whatever. You can get the tree wood print, or go straight black or blue. You can do whatever you want with it. Just have fun with it. Let me know if you like this video. Leave a comment below. Maybe send me a picture. Go to my Facebook page and I think you can post pictures there. Show me your mask and let's have some fun with this. Let's try to help some people out. If you're a sewer, it's your time to shine.